Hello again. Hey everybody. I came up with another video. So today I am going to talk to you about a Snmp enumeration. So the Simple Network Management Protocol is a protocol that is used for network management, as you may know. So a misconfigured Snmp could actually result or leads a server to information leakage. So an attacker may be able to grab or get some information about the server, critical information about server, and it could actually lead the server or lead the server to remote configuration. Okay, so the attacker, for example, can change the interface, the router name, the interface IP address, and stuff like that. Okay, so let me actually illustrate this stuff. So I've got here a router, as you can see, our Cisco router, and I've got a hacker here as a cloud. So you can grab a cloud here and you can change the symbol or something like that, and relay it with the router. Anyway, this is not a GNS configuration tutorial, but let's proceed our work. So if we do show IP interface brief here, our IP address is as follows. And if we do show Snmp community, as you can see here, we've got a private community, public community. And actually, my friends, now we can go ahead and use Kali Linux, GNU Linux to perform some tests. So the first tool I'm going to use here is Nmap. So Nmap is used, I'm going to use Nmap to check if the port number is open. So I'm going to perform a UDP scan against port 161, which is the default Snmp ports under UDP, because Snmp is based on UDP. And what I'm going to do here, I am going to provide the IP address of the router, okay, the Cisco router. So this is my Cisco router, and now Snmp or Nmap is performing a UDP scan against port 169 with this given IP. So it would, okay, so the port is opened under UDP. So let's go ahead and create a file here called com, or you can name it whatever you want. So we've got some communities here, and I am going to use 161 to brute force the router community. So I'm going to give it the router. So here I am going to figure out which community has been used. So public and private, okay? The public community and private community has been used, okay? So for example, if the router has been configured with a community of Cisco and the file contains Cisco, it would actually grab it here. So let's go ahead and use Snmp walk. Snmp walk is a tool that is used to actually query you can actually use Snmp walk to query the MIB tree, and the MIB is the management information base, and the Snmp use something called MIB, my friends, and the MIB tree, or the management information base tree, is a database containing information usually related to network management. For example, the host name of the router has a given OID on the MIB database. So if you want to remotely change the host name, you can actually query the router with that given OID and give it the value. So I'm going to show you to clarify this stuff in a moment. So Snmp walk -c public. So since we've discovered using 61 that the community has been public, so v1, and I am going to give it the router IP address. Okay, so excellent. So now these are the MIB database entries. Okay, so these are the MIBs. So by the way, Snmp walk isn't capable of grabbing this information using the given MIB. So we have to translate it. So let me Control-C, for example, here, and give you an example here. So I am going to grab the OID related to the router host name, which is R1. So let me actually go ahead and copy paste this. So I'm going to use Snmp Translate and -O, capital O, and I am going to give it the OID. So it has been translated to the following. So now I can use snmp walk. The community is public. The community is public, and the version is 1. And you know, we can actually give it the IP address and the given MIB. Okay, so as you can see here, the router is R1. So if we go ahead, indeed, if we do host name here, I'm sorry, show host, I don't know, but this is the host name of the router. Okay, this is the host name of the router. And if you notice, I can actually go ahead and use snmp set. For example, -c, I'm going to use the private community since it is rewrite. And the, you know, let's go ahead and, I don't know, snmp, I'm going to give it the router 1. And I'm going to provide it, I am sorry, I'm going to give it the OID snmp. Okay, so let's do it as follows: snmp set, and let's give it the OID string and the router hacked by pentesting skills. So I don't know, snmp sets so let's do snmp set here, and we can actually do integer as string. So let's check for this how to use this command. So timeout, retries, protocol, username, passphrase, retries, dump inputs, MIB, context level, protocol, -v1, so let's recheck it here. Okay, I think everything is okay, since except we have to use here private. Okay, everything is okay, my friends, except we have to use here. Okay, so now if we go to the router, I'm sorry, if we go to the router and do enter, the router name, host name has been changed remotely, hacked by PS, which is a great thing. Okay, so that's how to enumerate an snmp. So you can go ahead and you know, explore the MIBs here, these MIBs, and make changes to them and try to retrieve some information about the router, gather some information about the router. Hopefully you like this video. See you next time.